Hello everyone and welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders for today. In the afterglow of the Destroyer's destruction, the Lord of the Dead will wage war upon not only the last remaining Reshaper, but also the 3 Dawnwardens. But before that, there has been one final update to the open beta, so of course, I'm gonna check it out. As always, if you'd like to skip this relatively short patch notes reading, you can click on the YouTube chapters, or you can go ahead to the pinned comment down below and find the timestamp. So, here we go. This is the final update to the open beta, and it came out yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Today we're putting out the last update for our open beta. From this point on, we need to stop all work on it so we can start preparing the update for full release. We still need to work on translating the update into other languages, as well as preparing for releases on other platforms. But we hope to have it released properly in the next few weeks. Now, few to me means within 3 weeks, so I don't think we'll actually be seeing it on August 2nd, but it could also be a relatively quick process depending on how things fall through. I'm thinking we're looking at 2 weeks. 2 weeks, give or take, which means I actually have a lot more time to finish this series than I thought, but it will finish quite a bit before then. I'm not sure if I want to start another series before the Watcher update, because I'm very interested in playing a few underground playthroughs, and of course, there will be new variety content starting very soon. Very soon. But hey, things to think about. We will be leaving the open beta branch live on Steam so you can keep playing it until that time. This last update has a few AI updates and one important fix that will reduce the number of out-of-syncs people experience during combat and multiplayer. Although we've been working hard in these two areas, we recognize that there is still a ways to go. We will continue to work on improving both of these in the future. I want to thank everyone for all their feedback. It has helped immensely. Even if we were not able to take into account all feedback for your update, we have read it, and there are still many things to come for us to improve on. Though we will not be holding one for the Golem update coming in Quarter 4, this will likely not be our last open beta. So please keep letting us know what you think of the game and what you want to see come next. Your comments are always welcome. I imagine there won't be any open beta for any of the updates that coincide with the DLCs. So the next big patch is the Golem update, which will coincide with the Ashes and Empire DLC, and I hope to see changes to the Overlord system in that DLC, but maybe I'm just well-wishing. So anyway, on to the changes. They updated the icons for the bolstering matrix and amplifying lens, giving them actual icons, and removed old production from the city expansion automation dropdown. Not sure what that means, but great. For the AI, they added simple support to stop friendly or allied AIs from expanding towards the player's domain. Thank you. They also increased difficulty army power scale versus the player. On normal, it's 50%, on hard, it's 75%, and on very hard, it's 100%. I'm not actually sure what this means, but what I think it means is that on these difficulties, the AI will always attempt to have an army this much larger than yours in the power scale, I think. Which makes sense. The AI just goes crazy on very hard, so this is even a reduction compared to the current state of the game. Fixed issue where the AI would leave a city under siege to pick an easy fight. Fixed issue where the AI could only cast one prime spell per turn. I was right, they do that. Fixed issue where the AI would occasionally walk on an allied structure. And fix an issue to the AI unit production loop to make sure the AI produces enough units to match the difficulty settings. Okay. Alright. For the Tome of Winds, there's only changes to the Tome of Winds, which increases the radius of Dust Storm to 2 hexes and increased the base damage of the Wind Rager by 1 and reduced the cooldown of Whirlwind to 1 turn. I actually don't know what Whirlwind does, or Dust Storm. Maybe we'll find out today. For fixes, they fixed a few multiplayer out of syncs that would often trigger when observing combats in multiplayer, which happens a lot, and fixed the missing ocean layer in combat, fixed the Soother staff appearing behind the Soother when the crocodile head is selected, and fixed a crash that occurred in the setup casting point breakdown. As mentioned, this was the final update. It was quite short, so feel free to let me know when you think this update is coming. When it comes, there will be a new playthrough. But, of course, that is all for the future. Today, we discussed destruction. At the end of the last episode, I received an offer from Vaxibas, the Forge Father, on whether or not I should accept him as a vassal. And I asked you what we should do here, and I received good suggestions from both sides. Allow him to become a vassal, and if you change your mind, you can always kill him. But another great suggestion, which makes a lot of sense to me, is death. It is the inescapable end. So, like many others, Vaxibas will face ultimate destruction. Also, by maintaining our war with him, we get 50 gold and 50 mana. Why am I looking at this? I don't care. So we have a few heroes out and about that are scouting, you could say. Preparing to place down some some teleportation devices. But I actually received a fascinating tip. It hurts my soul to remove this Reaper, but remove it we shall. About teleporters. And that is that apparently, if you take a unit and step on an enemy teleporter, your units can now use that teleporter. Isn't that wild? So I'd like to test that out. This army is juice. This is a juiced army. This is what a juiced army looks like. This army is also pretty spicy. I think 3 condemned or blessed souls is a little too much. So we'll add the Reaper to that. And these 2 can go back home. Oh, that still leaves one too many armies here. I mean, I'm a big fan of this army. But I think this will go back as well. Alright, so there we go. We have our 3 stack that's going to go wage war against the bad guys. Oops, no, go there. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but you're here. We're of course going to chill because we are moving in coherency. And you guys are heading to the destruction of the insignificant rabble that declared on me. I mean, you can go join them. Oh, this teleporter is working now. Nice. Did I have to reload to get that to work? I don't particularly want the Demon Gate, but it is giving me 15 mana. As someone pointed out, the gates that act as teleporters, which I believe is just the Demon Gate and the Chrono Gate, do provide you mana from the talent. So, I mean, do we begin positioning against Sansafar? He is probably going to send stuff at me. So maybe we do. My Legion of Spellbreakers. That's right. I'll give you a Condemned Soul. Or a Blessed Soul, excuse me. I'm not sure where Condemned Soul is coming from, because there's no such thing. Oh, you don't have to move it. That's fine. You're still scouting out the situation. We have the Frostling transformation available to us. And I think I am going to use it just because I never have before. And I would like... Oh, dear. Apparently, I am not alone in this... the fact that it's infinitely researching for useful things. Sure. Look at all my research. Ah, it's beautiful. And to think one day this research will mean nothing. Great. The Blessing of Paradise is ready. I believe I already did it on my capital, right? I did. Did I do Drakvek? I did not. I want to... Where are we? Here we go. Do not apply to Venice. The Frostling transformation. This makes it so that we have 3 frost resistance, we are immune to frozen, we gain 10 morale while on cold terrain, which won't happen for a while, and we gain Arctic walk to move through cold terrain faster. But I will be looking for the cold dark. Hey, look, that kind of worked. The cold dark enchantment to be transforming our cities over time. Mostly because I think it's fun. Look at all of our supreme vassals. Isn't that beautiful? So I can now give my stones to any of the cities that are unhappy, not harmonious. It still blows my mind that this screen does not show you city happiness. Like, why? What could possibly be the reason as to why? Orderly. So our capital isn't harmonious, which is kind of strange. But it might be after... It will be. Cool. It's about to be. Boom. Give me a quarry. The Dark Shrine isn't pleased. Alright, here you go. You can have that. A free city can be integrated. Literally don't give a shite. I am about to take it a free city, though, so I should give them the Whispering Stone. Anyway. Whenever we go to war, we'll be declaring on Bazorkin because we have a major war justification without me doing anything, thanks to him constantly expanding, literally next to my capital city. You may ask yourself, wouldn't it be a good idea to make sure you're defended? And you'd be correct. Well, defended in your capital. You'd be correct. But I have faith. I have faith. One day. One day. We'll have advanced logistics. And when that day comes, we'll be able to have fast deployment in the water. I don't know why my my movement radius is like non-existent. That's okay. We'll just chalk it up to the game's peculiarities. Now, if I were to construct another army from thin air, what would we make? I'm still kind of befuddled that these transmuters don't have more effects. You know? Is that just me? I'll make a bunch of units. I don't give a shit. Am I making something here? No. I built a whole bunch of stuff around this. Well, should we get more transmutations? That could be fun. I don't want a Seed of Chaos. There you go. Great. How about you guys? The Soul Vaults. I think you should get... I should keep an eye on my mana. A transmutation. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Down to plus 422. But this place now has some pretty juiced stats otherwise. Transmute resources are so good. Is so good. I can English. Gold touched, right? I'm so confused now that I have so many races. I'm the keeper of so many races because I destroyed them all. I can't keep it straight. And you don't particularly have... Oh no. Here. Yeah, we are gold touching. In this whole army, I have a single unit from my culture. That's great. Another tome. Now, I was advised to take a look at the tome of this one, Chaos Channeling, because I mentioned I wasn't a huge fan of the tier 4 Chaos tomes. But Demonic Focus is pretty good, especially because we do have quite a few battle mages. Although it won't affect our Lost Wizard. Scion of Flame can make us immune to burning, which could be pretty nifty. And The gremlin ambushers can target enemy cities. So we can cast this spell on an enemy city and then besiege it and then gain a whole bunch of gremlins. Which could be funny. Good? Don't know. But definitely funny.
Embrace the chaos, and it will embrace you too, and spread fervor to all you touch. A true agent of Bedlam will see order and logic warped into madness and turmoil, twisted ever in their favor.
I'm sensing a trend from Carissa the Red and her particular taste in things. But we'll grab Scion Flame first, which is a minor racial enchantment. And then, of course, Demonic Focus. Let's get it going. I can't remember if I cast that. It's only been 24 hours, and my brain's just like, nope. Orbreed is in. Stone walls are in, meaning you're chilling. The crypt needs to do something. There you go. That's fine. You can do that. 1856 knowledge. Look at all that knowledge. Where are we? So we know that, yeah. Sumuskira has a legion of units down here. Through your deep link to the world underneath, you sense the movements of an elder earth elemental. Disturbed in its ancient slumber, the elemental is rumbling restlessly, shaking the world that is built upon its back. A tectonic disaster seems to be imminent as the elemental slowly moves towards the altar of destruction. Do you try to prevent the destruction that could strike the carnival of flesh near your city of altar of destruction? That is a lot of mana to lose, but I'll take the city stability. I claim province has been captured. Very rude. I wanted that tower. All that would imply that I knew it existed, which I most certainly did not. Alright. If I declare... Alright, sure, I'll do that. Let's go. Hey, Berserker. We have a major justification for this war. And now, we declare. Very well, Erratus, he says through gritted teeth. If it is a war you want, it is a war you will get. Congratulations, Lord of the Dead Erratus. You have managed to annoy me enough that I actually have to take action and destroy you myself. Now, ironically, because of all our denouncement efforts, I'm not at war with Sansevar, who is in fact also at war with Berserken, which is supremely hilarious. Meaning these armies are kind of actually not doing anything. Well, that's okay. Does this count as a Spelljammer? Mother. It's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure in this patch I can still capture it and release it. I think that's being changed to prevent disjunction. Okay, I do have to be careful here because I'm pretty sure Voxabos was up. Nope. He was over here. That's where he was. Yeah, he even made a silly little outpost for no bloody reason. Alright, so if we were to look at the mountains, go here. Now, unfortunately, there is nothing here income-wise, but I don't particularly give a shite. Can you see what I'm going to do? I can see what I'm going to do. It's going to be great. So I guess you guys just come back to the Chrono Gate. And I'm going to need another army. Let's get a hero to lead that army. What shall we recreate? Who shall be brought back from the depths of hell? where I'm sure all of these people are. None of this was fantastic. Huh. Well, let's see if I can get a hero. Because I am about to murder quite a few of them. Demonic Focus is in. I guess I'll grab Lightning Torrents so we can keep research spamming. Flash Freeze. Okay, great. Sure. And another tome. Look at that. Man. Are we just going to go down the list now? Is that where we're at? Just... Alright, let's go down the list.
The ability to conjure an exact likeness of one's own body in its present circumstance is a feat in itself. But additionally infusing these likenesses with reflection magic that sends destructive energy back at one's foes. Sheer genius, truly.
Someone left a comment saying that this used to work, this Astral Reflection used to work on mythic units, and now it does not. That would have been funny to have multiple Lost Wizards. The Mirror Mimic here is a tier 4 unit, and it's okay. Like, the whole thing of the whole shtick is that it can mimic another unit and turn into it. And if it mimics a lower tier unit, it becomes stronger, and if it mimics a higher tier unit, it becomes weaker. I mean, it's tier 4, so I mean, there aren't many units it can mimic to become weaker, but I'm not against getting Astral Reflections. We're just going to take Astral Revelations and chill. I do have an army here. Kind of doing nothing. This is definitely a Mage's Guild. I can even make it more magey. Conduit. Oh, yeah. There we go. We'll put a channeling tower next to the garden. It's not a great spot for it. You know what? I can make a better spot. I can make a spot. What is this? I can't blow up this province, right? Well, first of all, let's get this going. Boom shakalaka. Not sure why it's showing my scout, but here we are. Show me your shutter. Yeah, I can't blow this up. It's kind of peculiar sometimes on what you can and cannot explode. Can't blow this one up either. Well, that's unfortunate. Can't blow that one up either. It's just too big. That's possible. That's what she said. Well, okay. That's fine. I'll blow this one up. And eventually we'll annex that and turn it into a thingamabob. I have more Blessings of Paradise to create. But first, let's get Demonic Focus up. 48 mana income. Upkeep. The reverse of income. I wish when you did the Blessing of Paradise, there was just like a list of spells. That, treaty was broken. Did I just have a wizard's bond with you? No. Probably should have read that. But whatever. Hopefully Sumuskira doesn't come at me here. I need to take this. Or shut it down. We might have to summon a unit on top of it. So if I were to try that thingamabob, the teleporter trick, well, it's kind of too late. The teleporter's right here, and I'm right here. And I needed to come here anyway to get the Shifting Spire. Oh, nice, I did it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this is possible anymore. Because they don't want this to happen. Silly AI. Anyone need to heal? So now what we need to do that was the Spelljammer, but knowing the AI, I made another one. Knowing the AI, they would definitely 100% technically make another one. So, we'll just summon a little floating spirit here. And go say hello. I'm also going to blow it up. Should we use our new spell to blow it up? That sounds fun. Not that one. I guess it has to be Astral Shattering. Can't go there yet, so we'll wait. I could. Are we really going to do this? Am I really going to do this? I guess I am. No way. No! Ah, one tile short. Damn it. Hi! You are not happy. I did all that. Ooh, holy shit. Oh, you're isolated, so that's good. This has to be the cleanest fight you've ever seen. Good enough. Also, they were all bloody scouts, so. Add Siege Project, Tremor Ritual. Construct Reaper Bolt Throwers. You have 30 defense. Can I make it? I can make it exactly if I had Long Assault. Do I care that much, though? Not really. Get more souls. Alright, the outpost is in. I think this guy has realized a bit too late what's about to happen. He's actually brought an army here. Oh, look at that! Heroes to kill and raise. Well, glad I had a legion here. Now, the downside is he can just walk onto that, but I should be close enough, yep, to drag everybody in. Oh, you're fucked. In fact, I can actually just move. I keep thinking it's Planetfall where I can't move after I teleport. Hello! Shall I fight this manually just to brutally murder them? No, I don't think that's necessary. What happened to my face? Excuse me? Anyway, those guys should have been added to the crypt. Astral Revelation? Yeah, sure, whatever. Ooh, do I summon an actual snow spirit? That wouldn't be bad. At the rate I'm going, I'll be able to summon all of the elementals, and I can summon a Chaos Eater now. Well, would you look at that? Target that is leading an army gains universal camouflage for its entire army. That's more of a single-player thing. Or, excuse me, a multiplayer thing. Alright, I don't like the Tome of the Demon Gate, but we're going down the list.
Those who master the art of summoning will always have ready allies, though perhaps not entirely willing ones. Demons may be terrifying to some, but if properly summoned, they are the most valuable minion a Godir can find. Of course, they would rather rend the flesh from your face if they could, but they cannot, so the point is moot.
The point is moot, huh? Okay. I don't like any of these. Enemy units within 2 hexes sustain fire damage and suffer 1 random debuff per each tier of the sacrificed unit. Can I kill? No, it's target friendly unit. Why would I do that? I can screw with my vassals. That's hilarious. There's actually a tome. So if you do this, you can create a bunch of themes, and then you can use a tome or a spell. I think it's in this tome. to force them to fight each other to try and upgrade their tier. Which is hilarious. This place has... You still... I didn't get rid of that thing, did I? The, Smith's Guild. Alright, let's dismantle this. The reason we're dismantling this is because we are expending a lot of mana. But of course that doesn't matter here, because all of our mana is being converted into stuff. If I were to put this somewhere, it would be here, where my Chrono Gate is. Per unique adjacent province improvement. Does that mean it doesn't matter what it is? It just needs to be surrounded? In which case, this is a great spot. I think that's what that means. I don't actually know, though. Outpost founded. It is getting its things. Yes, indeed. The Blessing of Paradise is ready. Do you have one? Nope, there you go. Get Astral Revelations. Astral Shattering is ready. Oop, wait, hold on. I forgot already if it's been a turn. Can I do this? No. Where the fuck am I? Oh, it's one tile short. Look, we got some remains. Hi. You look like a decent person to bring back from the dead. Yeah, sure. Capture? No, no, no. No capturing. I'm sorry, what? You have a shit bow, and you have the breastplate of the champion. You have the breastplate of the champion and a shit mace. I have expected you to have the breastplate of the champion. Well, anyway, you know the rules. Execute. 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 We're actually getting quite a lot of soul income from the crypts, which is pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. I think that's coming from a Silver Wonder we have. And I could have more of them. Is it here? Yeah, if we incorporate Nutgard, I can get 2. Is that worth it? I might actually be... I mean, I already have plenty of souls, right? So, it's not worth it yet. It's right here. Nope. Nope. Where is the Silver Wonder that I have? Is it counting this one I haven't annexed yet? Because I technically own it? It might be. You need to grow. I need to get here. I love Wonder Architects. Oh, I wish I had Wonder Architects. Actually, here's the question. Do I like Wonder Architects or do... Oh, hey. Well done. Do I like Wonder Architects, or am I simply reminded of the Morgan playthrough? Look at all my Supreme Vassals. They're all definitely my Supreme Vassal by choice. That's the question. How are you doing? Wow, you have a lot of stability. What is wrong with you? I mean, that's great. Yeah, good job. You too. What the fuck? Oh, right. The Warlord's Pavilion. Because you're big. And the Baron's Palace. Wow. Who gets this, then? I mean... This'll fade, right? Interrogation... Ha. I guess I can hold on to it. Everyone's harmonious. Okay. I'm gonna be attacked. I'm gonna be attacked. Before my Spelljammer is exploded. She's thinking, debating, pondering, wondering. Wow. Hi. Don't do it. There's no way he can actually reach me, right? Like, it's because of rangers that I have the movement that I do when I go through a teleporter. And he definitely doesn't have rangers. He could have rangers. Hi. You're coming at me. Do I have to fight this? By the rules that I've made? The fuck? It was a flawless victory. Okay. I clicked on him to check his affinities. What? Hello? Why has the words on the province disappeared? What? I found another bug. Well, anyway. Spells blocked by Spelljammer. I know. There we go. I have this question. If I Astral Shatter something I'm standing on, do I take damage? Oh, no. No, I don't. Okay. I'm leaving. Oh, you know what? I could have Astral Shattered the Teleporter and the Demon Gate as well. I'll try and survive. Can I do it again? Yes. I'm sorry, what? Why is there a Kara just hanging out in your territory? Are we going to talk about that? Okay, I don't think I'm going to get vision for that teleporter, but I'll put this in the pocket. Tell me I won't. No. Blizzard only costs 12 mana? What? Why is it not? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'm cool. Was there a spell I was supposed to cast? I don't think so. Nope. Alright. How we doing? Some Mage Banes hanging around. So, the plan here. You're going to love the plan. We're going here. And once this builds up to a 5-stack, or 6-stack, a 6-stack, excuse me, we are going to make them go boom. I'll keep the Cosmic Orb. Mind Control Immunity. You already have Mind Control Immunities, so it's probably better if you take Mask of Precision, because you also cannot lose Morale. Is this the I set things on fire shit? It's the I set thing on... I don't care. I have a lot of Thunderbird mounts all of a sudden. Okay. Assassin's Dagger. So I have a lot of wands. The Wand of Inversion is not a particularly great wand. I don't like it. So, what? Oh. We're going to reset our skills. I don't know what they were, but this guy is going to join... Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I made the other guy a combatant. Do we have a second? He will never compare himself to Eratus. Right. But do we do some defensive stuff? Like Soul Collector. Inspiring Leader. Strength Training. Defensive Training. Experience Leader. Champ. Nope. This is just Faithful, right? Yeah. That's amazing if you're doing a Faithful build, but we're not. Endurance Training. Precision Training. Spur to Action. And now we go murder people. I mean, the Golem Assistant could be good as well. But Magecraft... I do want Condemn as well. Okay, sure. Magecraft, Condemn... Magecraft. This guy will be built like Erratus, but of course, he is simply... It's like that Lich that Erratus summons if you use all of his parts. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's an event in the 5th floor? 4th floor? I think 5th floor. Where you can pour all of your mana into a Lich. He doesn't have a name. But if you do pour all of your mana into said Lich, you... There's no way you're going to let me do this right away. Holy... Oh, yeah, wow! You get a Lich with full purple parts. Actually, I think now in the current version of the game, you get a Lich and 4 purple parts. You used to just get, you know, the Lich with all the purple parts, but now... Wow. Now it's a little different. Holy shit bags. Undermine the walls. You have necrotic spires? Aren't you the... Okay. Towers, battlements, and additional... So, she actually has support, I think. Well, it says towers. Does that mean I don't need to do the support thing? No support effect will be available. I don't know if she has one, so just in case we'll do that. I was going to do the morale thing, but we'll do that instead. Okay, holy shit. Good lord, there's even... What the... Well, I was going to start casting Blizzard and everything, but holy shit. Are these skeletons that are chosen of Gaia? What the... Alright, buckle up, everybody. It's going to be a long one. I need to get more units in, I guess. Are you guys waiting for a turn? Yeah, you're waiting for your army. Because you're all melee, right? Like, I made you a murderer? Sure did. Okay. Alright. Yes. I'm looking for... Okay, sure. Made the Mages Guild. Oh, we definitely want tier 2, tier 4, or whatever the... Bloody hell. And we are 100% going to start making a whole bunch of this stuff. I guess I could just queue it up. So, do I have a Chrono Gate here? I have a Chrono Gate there. Let's do... Which is the one that wants to be around stuff? That one. The Channeling Tower here. I don't need the gold. I don't need the gold. So, Doom Depth Trench there. Herbalist there. Garden of Bliss in the corner. Alright. They'll start making all that shit. How about you? Was this a Scholars Guild? Yes, I'm okay keeping it that way. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting an herbalist here. I do need to grow. Maybe the forest or a swamp. There are none of those here? Alright, I'll just leave this alone for now. We'll just expand here and then get the Golden Gate in the next expansion. Which shouldn't be too bad because we have the, I guess I'll just Overlord's Tower, sure. I'm not a Dark Culture, so I'm not really penalized at all. Just grab it, whatever. Who are you? Curiosa Solus. Are you leading an army? No. I could still give you Soul Collector. Could also give you Adaptive Armor. That wouldn't be a terrible choice. Or just start giving you the weapon buffs. Astral Revelation is good to go. All of our cities will now have massive vision. In fact, we've met with somebody. Magistrate Aldar Silerna of the Free City of Shining Court greets you with restrained disdain. Greetings, Eratis. Your reputation is known far and wide. We admit your methods vary greatly from our own, so we request you rein in your darker aspirations and respect the sovereignty of the Shining Court. Denied. Ah, this poor fella. He also got stuck in the underground. Yeah, feels bad. Oh, look, we got some more remains. Okay. Oh, you know what we need to do? Sonsvar has crossed you. Yep. Look at that map. Holy shh. Oh, you are a support unit. Did I not have another unit? Oh my lord. Well, I am about to be tested. I'm about to be very tested. Should I don't know. Help? Or should we... I guess we're going to put Eratis to the test. You have the quill thing. That's kind of cool. I think you should have the quill thing, though. You should have this, and you should have the quill thing, because you tanky by. I mean, they're both tanky, don't get me wrong. But you have the shield. I guess that means you can have provocation. I don't care about these, team. I gotta be honest. This bug is being fixed. I hope. They made it sound like it was going to be fixed. I'm giving them all lightning strikes so they can do something at range if they need to. Other rulers are breaking their defensive pacts. It's all collapsing thanks to... Where the fuck did you go? Where did you go? Alright. Sumuskira's first defense. 50 minutes. That's what it took to get into combat. 50 minutes. Alright, what do we got? Sumuskira the Grovetender gains the Grovetender's Gift. Friendly units gain 15 hit points, regeneration, and dead friendly animals and plants are brought back to life with 20% of the total hit points. Remember that the Touch of Gaia, or Gaia's Chosen, turns everything into plants. Which includes these guys. Those are a lot of modifiers. Which is certainly interesting. Sumuskira's heroes gain the Chosen of Sumuskira, which gives them temporary, plus temporary hit point and regeneration. Is that a skill, or are you just, yep, it is a free action. Alrighty. Hello, Earth Titan. Remember, we are a Giga Chad army full of unobtainable units. One such unobtainable unit is the Mage Bane, meaning Sumuskira can't cast spells. Get fucked. So, with Eratis, our champion, our king, our Lord of the Dead, we're big chillin'. We're just gonna block off this little corridor. I'm sorry, I did not mean to select you. And everyone else is going to have to come this way and fucking deal with it. Why are you setting things on fire? Oh, Scion of Flame. I should just give you the boots then. If my whole bloody culture sets things on fire by walking over it, what are the boots going to do? You know? Same thing. Alrighty, so we have a lot of spells we can cast. One such thing is the Anthem of Victory. Not bad, not bad. We can devour. Shall we just defile? I haven't done that yet. Exhilarating Pollen. I have every spell. We can do lots of spells. Yeah, all of them. Or Withering Mist. Let us cast... Shall we do Anthem of Victory first? That'd be funny. That's right. The Anthem of Victory. Gain 0 morale. Oh yeah, you're actually true undead. I think I found a bug. I think it auto casts over channel when you have a Mage Bane in your team. Which is curious. I mean, all in all, I'm not that upset. It could become problematic, however, if we are trying to capture something, because I tend to use the over channel to devolve and then final ultimatum, or devolve and it didn't consume it. Do I get 2 over channels with a Mage Bane? Huh. Alright, that's fine. Fair and balanced. To be honest, I'm not even supposed to have a Mage Bane, so... not completely instant, but What the fuck are you doing? Insta-guild. Now, of course, Tyrannica is a nigh unkillable monstrosity. So you better believe she's going after the Swamp Troll. We are going to go ahead and grab our Astral Forbidden Tome, which will give us that. It's not a great ability, and I've talked about this a few times, but I don't believe that the mythic units are particularly good. But I think that issue is also... Well, I don't know if it's an issue. But I believe a significant part of that is because they don't receive any enchantments. Enchantment? No enchantments and no racial transformations. So you can 100%, 1000% make a, like a basic bitch warbreed. I say basic bitch, it's a warbreed, so. You can easily make a warbreed. I'm trying to think of it. There's no tier 5 shock unit, is there? The Warbreed could be a lot more powerful than the, like... What was the other shock unit? Basically, the Warbreed is so good because it... The Tyrant Knight is also... Its equivalent, I guess, would be the Tyrant Knight, which also benefits from racial stuff. Death! You resisted it. Anyway... You know what I'm trying to say. I hope. I really don't want to spur to action you. What I'm trying to say is that the mythic units that don't benefit from enchantments or racial transformations are not as powerful as some of the tier 4 mythics that do. There we go. I said it. The words came out of my mouth. I'm a little tired. My schedule's been all screwed up. Not even a little bit screwed up, just all screwed up. Which longtime members, longtime viewers of the channel will not be surprised by in the slightest. Because honestly, that's just an every other week sort of thing. It was pretty bad back when I used to stream a lot. In fact, I had this fucked up stream... Why did you... What? Huh. I had this fucked up streaming schedule where I would be awake for like 12 hours. And then I would take a shower. and occasionally grab a monster, and then I would stream for like 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. That fucking hurt. That hurt too. And then I would sleep for like 10 or 12. This Warbreed's gonna die. But you know what the great thing about being a necromancer is, right? Anything that dies can come back. Alright, well, this was interesting. Are these Tyrant Knights? No, they're just knights. Well, I don't know what this guy was doing. Because, like, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just, off in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Oh. Beautiful. I think I am definitely doing... What are you again? River Troll. Definitely doing some Soulfire shenanigans. We could also Withering Mist. That wouldn't be awful. I could also just try and crush something. That's always a good time. But let's plan for success, shall we? That should be 3 stacks of Starblades for whomever we use the Starblades. Starblades is... Alrighty. You know the rules. I don't know why those are the rules, but it's usually a pretty good idea to use that on... Ow. Golden Golem. 1 shot, 1 kill. It is alarming how much damage the skeletons do. But you know what else is alarming? How much damage they take. Alrighty, it's charging time. Killing momentum. Do I go here? Or do I go here? Decisions. I don't know if I should have done that, but I did it. How many enchantments are you benefiting from, my dude? None. Ah, because you're a mythic unit. That's right. Whereas you are not. Interesting. So you look at the damage difference. I mean, this guy also ignores defenses, so you have to take that into account. But still. Thank you for lining up. I appreciate it. I have greater teleport. It's called phase or some shit, but it's basically greater teleport. Everyone knows it. That's pretty good damage. Damage. From a single hit. Yeah, see, mythic units are just kind of meh. Which is so disappointing. They could have been so much more. Boop. And here comes the skeleton. You guys are starting to break. You're not there yet. Wait. Oh, I'm not quite in range. Death! It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals. What am I spurring? Who shall be spurred to action? I could spur that guy. I could spur that guy. I could spur the Golden Golem. I can spur so many things. The options are quite literally... Oh, my damage. Okay. Spur you. Throw that. You grazed. God damn it. You had one job. Well, two jobs because you were doing that. Holy. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sensing a death situation. Death! It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals. Bonk. Not great. I probably should have just killed the skeleton, to be honest. I like how everything's breaking, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. A mass break. Get fucked. The only thing not broken are the skeletons. Well, the undead. Alright. That's amazing. I wonder if after the update, this will remain the same, where the mythic units just aren't as strong because of research. But in the next update, you won't be able to do as much research. That's why I wonder if it'll be the same. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. But you know, if it is, I should kill them. Let's invoke Total War rules. Quite a lot got away. But we killed a few units, including the Tier 4 troll, so all in all, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Although I didn't get to kill the heroes, which is unfortunate. By the way, the Total War... Well, okay. I didn't want to... Fine. The Total War rules that I mentioned, here we go, is that I kill everything. I run everything down when they're starting to flee. Because you can, like, win the match. You can win the battle. But, there will still be units that are trying to get away from you. And so I always take the time to kill every unit that's running away. To weaken our opponents. To make sure they do not return and cause a problem later. Which they will. If you let them, they will. Alright, be a little chill with the Warbreed this time. Don't go crazy. Lesson learned. They are only a single entity unit. It doesn't like being charged. To be fair, I don't think any single entity unit enjoys being charged. It is a rather unenjoyable experience. The Anthem of Victory. Now, there are quite a few units that were just not affected by that. Should I even bother? So the Reaper and the Banshee doesn't give a shit. The Corrupt Soul doesn't give a shit. I mean, everything else was affected a little bit. Oh, I didn't do the overchannel thing. That's fine. Am I just going to throw out units to attract them in the center? I think I am. No, not Eretis, though. Kind of off in the center of nowhere. Hi. Surround me, I dare you. I double dog dare ya. I like how they're all, yeah, we're nerfing combat summons because we feel like they're too good. So we're giving them a 3-turn duration. And that will definitely make players not abuse them as efficiently as they currently are. Yep. That was all we needed. We see the error of our ways. Definitely won't abuse them any further. Definitely. 100%. Oh no. Does Friend of Ogres still allow you to recruit the Swamp Trolls? Tier 4s? I remember they mentioned toning that back. So Friend of Ogres is a passive trait you can get on your heroes. This is over channel, right? Yes. And in one of the early dev streams before the game released, they got that on like turn 3. It was hilarious. And so they spent their entire economy, more or less, recruiting this tier 4 unit, this one right here. And they're like, we should probably tone that back. And then eventually they did. But I don't remember how. And clearly the AI still possesses this. Oh my lord, look at that damage. They're still not coming at me. I mean, I'll chill. I don't care. I guess I'll grab a spell. Oh, look, it's this one. Great. I have not been impressed with your magic. No, not this one. This one. Ah, Stone Spear. Those Stone Spears are pretty fun. Alright, next turn I'm going in, no matter how much they run away from me. I believe the bug they talked about in the dev notes, or the open beta patch notes, where if they saw you on the world... Oh, look, death. Saw you on the world map and then fled from you. So this isn't quite what they were interested in getting dead on. But there have been a lot of AI updates in the Watcher update, and I'm curious to see how it all culminates into a hopefully better, more challenging, more logical experience for the single player. Because that's a huge part of their audience, right? Like, they're trying to fix a lot of the multiplayer bugs, and I appreciate that. I'm sure many others do. But the primary experience here is single player. That's how it's always been. And that's how it will probably always be. Do I just exhilarating again? Yeah, sure, why not? Now, of course, our characters are gaining morale for this, which is all well and cool. But the main reason to do that is to... I'll try and death you. Try. Death! It is! Resisted. I think this bitch can actually death my hero. If it, you know, if I gave it time to come back. I also forgot what I was talking about now. Oh, right. If they wanted to kind of deviate into a, like, full PvP experience, they would 100% have to create dedicated servers. Which I'm fairly confident is something they are not interested in doing. Because that's expensive. I gilded it. Get fucked. And you know, I can't really blame them. I would also not be interested in creating dedicated servers. Guild. Guild. Final hit. You know, final hit's better than never. You know, I have this feeling that the Living Fog is kinda busted. I don't know what it is, but I have this feeling. I'm trying to get a killing momentum here. Okay, this'll do. I think. We'll go ahead and spur you. Excuse me, spur you. And kill. Or come pretty close. Then you will attack. And now we killing momentum. Perfecto. Alrighty. What are you guys up to? Kind of amazing how none of you are, like, low. Oh, I'm leaving. Got myself in more trouble, though, so I'm leaving again. That is pretty good. I do not disapprove. Shall I death something for the fun of it? Death! It is resistant. I figured with that chance, but you know, I thought I'd try anyway. Oop. Here you're not gonna get a chance to do much. No one's in range. Go here. That should die to dots. Maybe. Really? Okay. How about you, Mr. Lost Wizard? Would you like to use your greater teleportation for the betterment of the world? I jest, of course. Okay. The Lost Wizard's been fun. Level. I like how I mentioned that I want more Lost Souls, because they're pretty cool. They're kind of glass cannon, but they're pretty cool. And I've just, like, not researched necromancy. Someone mentioned that, you know, Eratus is a necromancer, but I haven't researched the Tome of Necromancy. And I responded, Eratus doesn't need a tome to tell him how to be a necromancer. He is the necromancer. And that is very true. Think I can finger a death the hero? Well, maybe if it was in range. This looks fun. Are all of my decisions being made on whether something looks fun or not? Absolutely. Why else would I be here? My entire principle behind YouTube is to do something fun. That's it. I mean, to be fair, I've kind of stuck with just pure Age of Wonders because of how much everyone's been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. Other people have been enjoying it. It's an enjoying fiesta of joy. But typically my strategy is just if I want to do it, I do it. You know? And it's been a great strategy, I think. So there will be some variety in the near future. I mentioned Baldur's Gate 3 last time, but there are some other games I'm interested in checking out. I'll be playing Armored Core. I haven't played Armored Core since... Ooh. Was it 3? Armored Core 3? That was a while ago. Remember. My memory's not particularly good. Am I the race custodian of whatever the... No, I'm not. Race custodian. The race keeper. Because, the Soulless family is not receiving morale, which is not necessarily a problem. But it is concerning. No teleport? No teleport. It's making them less effective. And if they're less effective, they're not as useful. And if they're not as useful, I don't like them. Now, everything's pretty far away from me, so I will actually let them run just because I can't really chase them down. And less editing for me is less editing for me. Bloody hero got away again. Ah, look. More come. I could attack them. Although, we haven't seen the dragon lady yet. We haven't seen Sumuskira herself. Which is interesting. How many? There she is. Shall we attack her? How many fucking stacks do you have? It's never ending. Good Lord, is it over? It's over. Father, is it over? At long last, no king rules forever, my son. I did not do him justice. I apologize. There is no way these bitches are coming to attack me. Right? Why are you here? You're supposed to go up here. Go. Thank you. Alrighty. You're all waiting. I should probably diversify that army a little bit. I'll rush this to get it going. Let me click the person. Thank you very much. Boop, boop. Alrighty. So, these armies are okay. I guess it'll do. Alright, let's give it a shot. We'll cast this first. We're not, because I already did. I remember. Wait, what's this? Enemies have -5 status resist. Holy woo, hi. Yes. That's a lot of minus status resist. Unfortunately, I can't really move beyond here. Hold on. Wait. Oh, right, you're not in an alliance anymore. Oh, dude, you are fucked. If you're not an alliance anymore, I don't really care what you do. But I will pillage this to get healing. Are you isolated? No, you're dragging in shit from over here. Apologies, I had an alarm to go check something. I thought I'd be done by now, but you know how it is. Just one mo. Just one mo. Alright, so... Here's what we do. Of course it's not valid. Why would it be valid? Why wouldn't I be able to just blow up this bloody... Can I? Okay, take 2. Okay. Well. There's a Spelljammer. That's not this Spelljammer. Are you serious? Alright, I am all of a sudden, I am pleased as punch that I cannot. No, just... the tier 5 structures for those golden wonders are... Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I mismoved a little bit, but it'll be okay. I'm all of a sudden pleased as punch that these will no longer be Spelljammers. All of a sudden, just... Finally I found it. Holy shit. The Throne of Mirrors. Can I put this in every city? It's a defensive structure, so... You probably... I wish these guys could get, like, a... When it hit them, it reduced their morale. That'd be fun. Especially if it was based off how much damage it did. That'd be great. Soul Collector, this one? Okay. And at level 16, we are going to grab Assassinate. Fantastic. And sure, Fire Vapors, I don't care. Blessing in Paradise is ready. Soul Vault, or this place already needs it. No, it does not. Do you need it? You do. Unfortunately, I don't think... Oh, there we go. Yeah, go away. I don't need this, I don't want this. And... a Chaos Eater could be fun. I wish it would show me what races were affected by which racial transformations, you know? I could Cascading Power. I feel like it's not worth it. I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't think it's worth it. Have 6 cities. We should see 6 Blessings of Paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one. Perfect. Soul Vaults. The Crypt, the Altar, Drakvek, the Vault, and Soul Vault. Which leaves the Dark Shrine. I can't believe I remembered that. Uh-oh. What? Is this possible? So, Sumuskira has ended her war with Voxibos. Huh. Wow, okay. Fuck you. Oh yeah, fuck you too. This city is not great, but it does have a golden wonder. No, it doesn't. I have a golden wonder. It's also only going to take 1 turn to vassalize this, which is pretty good. I'll take food, sure. I don't know where it's going, but it doesn't really matter. Great. My domain's been invaded. This is going to be a clusterfuck. I think it's referring to this. And if they can they instantly recapture this and just reacquire it, in which case that'd be a problem. We're about to be in the fight of our lives. Everyone buckle up. This could be a 2-hour episode. I have been surrounded. The AI, you know what? I'll let the AI fight this and see what they think. For all I know, the AI could come out flawlessly. Pretty fucking close. Wow. You know what? I'll accept that. Because I'm going to have to do this again. Who could have guessed? Now, would the AI flawlessly come out again? Probably not. I expected Banshee to die, at the very least. Perhaps more. The Banshee probably did die, but everything else was pretty clean. So you know what? We'll accept that. That I might even let the Banshee die and I'll just summon in a bloody Frost Elemental or something. Because if I had to fight all these, we would be here for a while. Oh, if it's the Queen herself, I gotta go, though. I am surrounded. How did you afford all this? It's the Queen herself. Let's get to it. Now remember, in the next patch, we actually read the notes for this earlier. The AI is going to have a pretty... Oh, I'm kind of reversed. It's disorienting me. A pretty hefty definition for what how much stronger than the player they can be. It'll be pretty restricted. So the very hard AI, which is of course what we're up against on brutal difficulty, will try to maintain an army power of 100% greater than the player. I say try because, well, at this point I don't believe I need to explain to you why the AI may, or may not, have any fucking idea what it's doing. I feel like that's pretty well self-explained by now. Alright, remember we have the overchannel bug, so... where is Sumuskira? Oh. Right there. Why does this do so much damage to you? Why do you only have 145 hit points? Are you telling me I could double... Oh, man, that's... yeah, that... that blows, doesn't it? That is, that's something. Yeah. That really sucks for you. If I could do anything about that, that'd be hilarious. Yep. Touch your child. That sounds awful. Without context. Okay, it's a gift. That sounds better without context. Like how she was, unconcerned. I feel like with the heart and the root, I can just spam out the shadow thing and it is just the objectively good playing. You know? I also can't help but notice that I was never offered a gaudier hero. I even went out of my way to try and assure that it would be Smaug, but he never showed up. His people showed up. The Dwarves of Erebor appeared very briefly in a questline. Or the names were mentioned anyway. But that was it. What's up with that? I don't know. Now, of course, when it comes to dragons, there is nothing better than a golden golem in their face. You stand there. But I am going to have patience and wait. I also can't help but feel like the summoned Earth Titan has a teleport, and this one does not. Which is kind of unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it is still an Earth Titan. And so far, I have not been disappointed by its performance. Yet. I should have hit the skeletons. The skeletons are going to be a surprisingly annoying problem. Yeah, sure, let's get the astral thing. Oh, it was a renew in a 1-hex radius. Oh, shit, okay. You can tell I was not expecting that. I think this is fine. These are 2 support units, and I gilded one of them. Because of course I did. I probably shouldn't have done that, but, you know, you live and you learn. Or something. Do you have a summon? You do. Fantastic. And it's the one I wanted. Even better. You should not be here. You just chill. That's alright. Okay. I think that was a good turn. Probably. They went insane. Good. It would appear as though the queen bitch is a coward, which is fair. That's fair. That's as expected. Cancelled my retaliation. Very rude. Could you imagine the living fog on like a healing culture? Or build? Or anything? It'd be kind of nutty. In fact, now I'm kind of curious. You are doing so well. I don't know why you ran away. Actually, I do know why you ran away. You're a craven dog. But that aside, craven dog status aside, you shouldn't have run. That's a 100% chance of death. Okay, good. Was it a waste? Maybe. Maybe not. Imagine if I could make a living fog undead. Or... something I didn't think about was I didn't want to do Mana Addict, because Mana Addict and Whiteborn do the same thing, basically. Mana Addict is whenever you cast a spell in combat, all of your units that are Mana Addicts, so part of your culture, would become, or would get lifesteal. But Whiteborn does the same thing, while turning you undead. So my question is, would Mana Addict affect everything? In which case, I could give Mana Addict to my mythic units, but I don't think, now that I've said that all out loud, I don't think it would. That's a death. I like death. Because, you know, you'd have to have Mana Addict to benefit from Mana Addict, and to have Mana Addict means you are a part of that culture. Which, of course, Whiteborn does the same thing. Death! It is resisted. Death! It is the inescapable end. Ooh, good hits, but of course the skeleton's now here. What am I gonna do about this? Guess I'm just gonna throw stuff at it. Okay. Throw stuff at it as is. It did not spawn a unit. And I'm curious as to why. I know not. I knew that wouldn't go through. However, will this go through? Death! It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals. You aren't supposed to run. Awkward. I was supposed to kill you. Boop. I can't help but notice that all of the heroes have been fleeing. Look at that. Oh, that damage. Is this because of cruel weaponry? I mean, and critting and ignoring defense? Would be my guess. No, you don't even have cruel. Oh, is cruel weapon? Wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm like, oh, you should have cruel weaponry. Well, cruel weaponry is an enchant, not a racial transformation. Which, of course, the Living Fog does not benefit from. Because that would be weird. amazing. Weird. Well, this has gone well. And I know I talked about Total War rules earlier, but the fact that I got Sumuskira, one of the Elder Dragons, Queen of the Grove, or blah, 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 to run away from me, that makes me pretty happy. I'm not upset about that. I mean, I am, because I didn't get to kill her. But I'm not. I wish Blink had a shorter cooldown. Could you imagine that? What are you? Oh, you need to die. Screw the pig. The knight needs to go. Alright, the pig's all that's left. Farewell. Alfeda's in. Goodbye. Oh, it was summoned. Okay. Morale build's been fun so far. I like breaking everything. And here we have more random shit. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're going to kill my Living Fog and Banshee, which are unacceptable losses, of course. Of course, of course. How dare you? How dare you harm the Lord of the Dead? Alright. I hope everyone grabs some popcorn, because we're here in the long haul. Am I just gonna... Am I just throwing out spells, or am I... What am I doing here? I do not understand how Erratus took so much damage here. Oh, shall we try Astral Manifestation? Or whatever that shit's called. That could be fun. You can now hear the upstairs. It's been that long. What are you? Oh, see, no, that's unacceptable. Death! Oh. That's unfortunate. The Anthem of Victory! The Earth Titan was mighty impressed by my anthem. Makes me wonder what kind of anthem it was. Definitely not BioWare's anthem. I remember they tried to salvage that shit, but it was unsalvageable. Apologies to anyone who enjoyed that game. Just kidding. No one enjoyed that game. Actually, I'm sure there's some people that did. Because, you know, I like Wolong, and there are a lot of people who don't like Wolong. So I completely understand. You have my sympathy. My understanding. My sorrow. My child. I don't remember what that's from. My child. Did I just stun that thing? How? Huh? I can cancel defense mode. Ow. Huh. I do not know how I stunned that. But you know, that's fine. I don't need to know. What I do need to do is go here and then Screech. Beautiful Screech. I do feel like the change for the Summon Undead was, you know, much needed. It's a vast improvement. But I also feel like it was a little powerful. Oh, goodness, beautiful. Look at that. Just a touch powerful. Because, you know, the Banshees are now throwaway units. Which is how I've always treated my Banshees. I mean, they're throwaway units when you summon them. And the Banshee does so much morale damage if unchecked. It's like, okay, great. Now I have a unit that I don't care about and could just throw into the middle of the enemies and break their morale. Of course, whenever they get positive attacks against it, it comes back, but it's there. It's there in their minds. They know death is coming, and it will not be merciful. So far, every attack but one has been on a fake unit. And that feels good. Oh my lord, that damage is nuts. I feel like I have scaled out of control. I mean, we've gotten a lot of cool units, you know? A lot of mythic units. The Reaper. The Golden Golem. Things we shouldn't have gotten. But, oh, you shouldn't do this. Just all of the enchantments are amazing. Which is once again brings me to the whole mythic unit should be affected by stuff. Or maybe they shouldn't be. Like, maybe the reason they're not affected by this crap is because they were originally. And they're like, you know what? This is a little too good. And you know what? They were probably right. It feels like it'd be a little too good. Of course, now you're on the other end of it, where it just feels like, is it even worth it? And that's never a good feeling. Death! Especially when you're talking about units that are mythic units and cost Imperium to upkeep. I feel like I've been ranting on that subject for a while now. Can I kill you? Great. What was that damage? Oh yeah, you have killing momentum as well. I forgot. So, you know, you can take a hit. Take a swing. A 50-50 swing. Why did you get 2 swings with your killing momentum? So many questions. I hear lightning. That's odd. Oh, I'm out of range. I suppose I could be in range. Oh, look at that. Unless I do that and fuck it up. Well, I could have been in range. Also, definitely should have done that first to get the... where is my... whatever. My Star Blades. That's okay. No big deal. What are we... I suppose I could spur the Elemental to action. Not every day you end up spurring a summon, but the fact that he's here in the face of the skeletons is pretty good. Speaking of, it is exceptionally annoying that the skeletons have super growth and the Chosen of Gaia. They have so many freaking retaliations. Kind of nuts. What? There we go. Right? You guys are all super growth and Gaia's Chosen and Joy Siphoners. Yep. Yep. All coming from the Grovewarden. Yep, the keeper of life and nature and trees. Who happened to just so unfortunately spawn in an Arctic biome. I never could have seen that coming. I cannot believe that Banshee is still alive. It is very impressive. Death! It is Resisted. I didn't mean to do that, but here we are. By the way, is your death the same thing as the Reaper death? 30 frost damage if resisted. 45 frost damage is resisted. Wow. That 15% diff. I see. How could I have been so foolishly mistaken? Oh, that damage is gross. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't want you to get away. Remember, every unit that flees will eventually wind up back at the capital. Death! 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 Good times. So congratulations, everybody. We've won. Again. How many times does this make? Not in total, just like, you know, in this particular kerfuffle. I don't believe they return with 1 hit point. I think they return with all their HP. Can I kill them all? I don't know. I can kill that. Can I ice coffin you? I don't want you to run away. We have learned the power of the spoders. Nice. That was bold and brave of you. That was the bravest wild speaker I have ever seen. In a way, I'm proud of you. You had the bravery that many of your kin did not. Even your leader. She was not brave enough. She did not believe. But you, a tier 2 unit with a mountain of dream, you believed. Good job. Can I shank you? No, unfortunately not. Alright. Ugh. Farewell. Alright, how many more of you do I have to kill? Even more. Am I clearing it out at least? Are we like thinning the herd? A living fog was killed. And a blessed soul. Now, of course, I could accept this. But remember, if there's more fights to come after this, I have to fight or win all of those fights with those lesser units. And, I mean, technically, I probably could. If we're all just being honest with ourselves, I probably could. I have a pretty good winning formula down here. I don't know if there's anything that could stop me. Especially because the Lost Wizard and the Magebane count for an unholy amount of power. Like, probably more than they feasibly should. But, hey. That's fine. Let's get an Anthem of Victory. Do I just double Anthem? No. What's scary here? The Swamp Troll. I'm double Antheming. That should give us like full morale. Yep. Full morale and full strengthened. We are strengthened 6, which doesn't exist. Strengthened 5. It's beautiful. Alright, now you know the rules. And so do I. We send in the distraction. Want to be Carnivexes. To get surrounded and take damage for me. And then we pounce. After that. Ah, look at you. So young to have just died. Oop. Who would have guessed it'd be skeletons that were annoying me this late into the game? But tier 1 though they may be, they still have the anti-large bonuses. Kind of weird that the Blessed Souls can just float on through shit and the Reaper cannot. Alright, did you group up at all? Yeah, kind of. Alright. Something is already beginning to waver. Exhilarating pollen, that's what's happening next turn. Oh no, you netted my corrupt soul. Whatever shall I do? Ow? Huh. That living fog is actually kind of hurt. I should probably think about that. To just memeing on him. Or just do lots of damage and not give a shit. Those are good options too. Okie dokie. Shall we try and assassinate on the doggo? The doggo assassinate was a success. We're going to tie up the Swamp Troll because the Swamp Troll is actually kind of spooky. There's so much I could do here. Shall we try? Death! That is kind of busted. And by kind of busted, I mean very busted. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. I also didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. Oh, right, because I cast another spell. Ah, shucks. Whatever shall I do? Ooh, that actually kind of hurts. That's kind of bullshit. Do I have a big heal? Small heal? Inversion. Oh, right, I tried that out. I guess. I don't know why the skeletons aren't spawning, but I'm also not going to object. You know? They're not there. I don't know why, but I also don't care why. Part of me feels like I could find a juicy AoE. Insta-guild. I'd love to see it. A part of me also thinks I might just roll that stupid astral thing that I hate. So we'll chill. Everyone's big chillin'. You're definitely big chillin'. Oh, can you eat that from here? Fantastic. Alright, go for it. Sure. Alright. I don't think I used her attack. That's okay. Ow? Ow? Alright, maybe we positioned a little too aggressively. But that's alright. Sometimes you have to position aggressively to get what you want. Which is winning. Boop. Would you look at that? Everything is wavering. They're ready to flee. They're ready to break. But you know what's stopping them? The undead. And soon, not even that will be in their way. Bonk. Alrighty, who are you gonna kill? I already did death, right? Hit this guy. This gal, excuse me. Fortunately. Killing momentum is so great. Killing momentum is the best. Hey, you're in range. You know that, right? Yeah, if you didn't, you do now. Punk. No guilds. But I have magic. The enemy wishes to flee. I feel like I invoked Warhammer Total War rules just to ignore them. Anyone else get that feeling? Like, yeah, I could edit this out. And I did in that one combat. Or I can just quickly, swiftly, and efficiently murder them all. That's an option too, right? Where's Erandus? Hey. Spur that to action. Oh, I can't spur a hero. You can do it, right? Of course you can. Oh, I gilded it. Wow. Oh, I mean, I knew that was going to do that. Duh. That was 100% the play. Bonk. I always forget that those things displace. But I didn't forget the one time it mattered in that combat. Or whichever combat it was. They're all blending together because there's been too many! That was your hint, Sumuskira. Your hint that there have been too many combats. If I auto this, what's going to happen? There is a hero here, so, you know, I'm not against doing this one. Because there's a hero. They kill the living fog. You know what? I'm going to take that. Because I've done too many. There's going to be another one. Oh, no. Haha! We survived. We lived. Just over 2 hours recording time. Oh, the bad news is that unit died here, which is a team that's about to be healed. More bad news. It looks like these guys are not interested in attacking the AI, which was my entire scheme. And further bad news. Oh, look, I can covenant something. I can covenant 2 things. Should I be doing that right now? Probably not. Give you a stone. The game fucking crashed. Not only did the game crash, but they failed to send the upload. Or the error that I submitted. So it was a super crash, but thankfully, if you load back in and hit the continue button, there is an autosave at the start of every combat. And it's also reminding me of all the combats we've done. Oh, I was about to be livid. Also, the AI acted differently this time. They didn't actually come at me. So I think that is a sign by the dark gods themselves. A gracious sign, in fact, because I didn't lose a unit. To call this an episode. So, I don't know what that thing is doing. A Kara is here, and I want to take it. And, I'll try. I'll do my best. But I think that, my friends, is where we'll call it a day. At the start of a new turn, besieging the Eternal Grove. Next time, I foresee many more combats, so we'll have to make sure our team is in tippy-top healthy shape. And I'll probably call in a few more units. Ironically, any new unit we summon should be tier 3. So, I'm looking for this thing. That's pretty good. If we summon in a unit, it should be tier 3, so it'll actually be a higher tier than some of these things. Ironically. Although these guys are legends. Gaining defense and exalted defense. They've done well. They've been a good tank. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope. Are you bugged? Oh no! I think these guys are bugged. And they can't level up. Is this because they're from an ancient wonder? Oh, that blows. This guy leveled up. Huh. We'll have to address that next time. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to date in the Cabinet channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time when we splatter the blood of Sumuskira and her strange menagerie of units on the fresh fallen snow. Bye.